Unfinessable was a record that I did back in 2017. I've never talked to Mayo. Like, I made that record in 2017. I mean, it's been a minute since I made that record, bro. So it was like, and in 2017, this was like when Carti and all of these, young cats, like, were introducing a different sound. You know what I mean? So I already had these. You know what I mean? But to make a long story short, I had came across BlackMayo on SoundCloud before this guy was even big. You know what I mean? He had these beats on his page for sale. So I DM'd him like, man, what's up with the exclusive? I'll buy that right now. I bought that exclusive and I bought like 3 other exclusives. I ended up recording on them, and he heard him and he was like, bro, it's Unfinessable, it's dope. But do you want to sell the record? I'm like, sell the record? To who? He was like, Playboi Carti's people want to cash me and you out for the record. I got the text and shit still. So it was like, at first I was like, hell no. Like, what do you mean, bro? Give me a verse, man. What you mean, sell the record, bro? And I know I could have made 10 of these records. But I still said, nah, I just keep it for myself. I ended up crashing my bike, my motorcycle. So I didn't do any videos. I had to learn how to walk again, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, my spine was pretty much shattered in my T3 spine, part of my back. So like, music was like, put that shit on pause. I gotta rehabilitate. I gotta learn how to stand again. I gotta learn how to run again, walk again. I'm wearing fucking back braces for 4 or 5 months. So I fell out of touch with Mayo. And from what I learned looking back after I released the record again, because I had the exclusive rights, I could do whatever I wanted to do with it. I went back and I thought about the timeline of like how it happened. And I see like, I think it was like 2 or 3 months after I came home from the hospital, I seen Mayo. I think he went big, bro. He blew the fuck up. He blew up. Like, all his social medias changed, everything changed. So I never really reached out to him because I was hurt. I had no intentions of like even using the record, but I owned it. So it was like, all right, so 3 years later come, I got a vision for it. Man, I want to shoot this on the beach. It's just energetic. This record screams summer. You know what I mean? Like, it's fun. It has a lot of different colors in it. You know what I mean? Just in the sound, like, as a creative, you hear sounds. When you hear sounds, you think of colors. So it sounded like water to me. You know what I told you about water. So I literally had that track. I did it in, I want to say 30 minutes tops. And it was just about where I was at in 2017. I was unable to be finessed. Nobody could take nothing from me. I was finessing a lot of guys, in the streets. Weed, it's legal here, California. Doing that, shoes. I was going crazy with the shoe. I got these in 2017, the satin Royal. Went to Texas to get them and flew out there. So like, I was just finessing, man. I made the most money that I've ever made up until this year in 2017. That was a very great year before I got hurt. So the standpoint of where I came, or how I came on the record, was just like, man, you can't finesse me, bro. Like, I'm unfinessable. I'm the big finesser. I done finessed everybody in the city. You know what I mean? My bad if y'all ever, hear this interview or whatever comes about this interview, but I'm a finesse and I'm not to be finessed. So I wanted to make a statement. I wanted to turn up and have fun. And I wanted people to feel that same energy. So that's how it all came about. Wash My Hands came, of course, from like the COVID and, quarantining. And I got the idea of, like I said, like earlier, like I was already comfortable with quarantining. Like, I already been living this way. So it was like, everything shut down outside. I'm seeing people out of work, you know what I mean, out of jobs. Motherfuckers is buying 1,000 rolls of toilet paper, reselling toilet paper and shit. Hand sanitizer gone one day. I'm trying to buy some hand sanitizer. I can't even get no hand sanitizer. My girl always talking about wash your hands when you come in the crib. So I was just like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna make a record. I'm gonna call this shit "Wash My Hands." You know what I mean? And and the chorus goes, I wake up and get it. Root all evil. I'm talking about money. Beautiful day, had a beautiful dream. Um, Threw on a drip, but ain't turn on no sink. So it was like a catchy. I'm still having fun. I'm lounging, I'm comfortable. That's why I shot the whole video in the crib. Like, I'm lounging, I'm comfortable, I'm not panicking. But I don't trust none of you hoes. I can't hit you hoes because of COVID-19. So it was just a fun record. It wasn't really nothing that was like, oh yeah, this is the hardest one out of the bunch that I had. Nah, it was never something like that. It was just like, okay, this is trending. Wash My Hands started trending. I already thought of that hashtag before this COVID shit got very bad, bro. Like, I've washed my hands with, enemies that I don't like, you know what I mean? That, I had to end beef with, wash my hands with people I fell out, in a or from a business aspect, I did business with. So it was like, wash my hands was just it already was a second nature. So I was like, all right, I'll give the world this song for now. And I just, I'll let it, gradually build up to better songs. So that was like one of the ones that I ain't even really like, but it got voted on with the people that I listen to my music. And it was like, yeah, bro, you should drop this record right now.